Agents of Damned is a podcast intended for adults, featuring mature content that includes but is not limited to inappropriate language and themes, verbal depictions of sexual themes and ideas, and potentially triggering depictions of depression, alcoholism, horror, and emotional and verbal abuse. Listener discretion is advised.
We at Agents of Damned would like to give special thanks to third-party creators we are using during this season. Monster stat blocks are coming courtesy of Nerds Gold Extended Bestiary, as well as Kobold Press's Tome of Beasts 1 and 2. Magic items are coming courtesy of Mr. James Gifford, although there are a few here and there that may be courtesy of our patrons, and we'll shout those out as they come along. You can find all these people at their respective social medias, and make sure to continue to give support and thanks to those third-party creators out there. We'd also like to take a moment to give some real special thanks to our friend Eymbr for providing additional music during this episode. You can find her works on her YouTube, spelled Eymbr. Again, that's Eymbr. Some fantastic tracks, and it's a real treat. So, without any further ado, on to the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Agents of Damned, the Contractor's Arc. I'm your humble Dungeon Master, and in no way affiliated with Timothée Chalamet. I have never met Timothée Chalamet. I do not know Timothée Chalamet. If you come up to me and you accuse me of having had an extended conversation or anything else with Timothée Chalamet, I will say you are wrong. You are incorrect. That has never happened. You're a liar and a scoundrel. None of us have met Timothée Chalamet.
Hey
God
guys,
damn it.
I'm Christina, and I play Leah, and I'm realizing that I need to vet the conversations we have right before recording a lot more because of the tangents that it leads Drew to go on.
Hey guys, I'm Chelsea. I play Tara, and I don't agree with Christina. I think Drew's rants are pretty funny sometimes.
Humans, 15 years. If they wander between life and death, it is the same as a dream. Wanting friends, but to also live.
What the fuck was that one?
Do you need me to repeat it?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm Jorian, sometimes Hoshi. I play Post, and frankly, Drew, that was a weird energy to take for a true statement.
Yeah.
What?
It sounded like you were being, like you were trying to hide the fact that you do actually, like, not just you dragged us into it, that we know Timothée Chalamet,
And we
don't.
truly don't.
I've been very clear that we do not know Timothée Chalamet.
That is true.
We do not in
not.
any way, shape, or
No.
form know
Timothy
Timothy Chalamet.
Is like has
Sometimes called the Timster, but not often.
has he been
Not
like
by us.
Since
We
when?
don't call him. We do not call him the Timster.
No, we don't call him anybody.
We don't. We don't know Timothy Chalamet.
What is this weird random stance?
We don't know Timothy Chalamet.
Can you please do the recap? Jesus Christ.
Is he problematic or something? I don't know.
No, he's not.
No, he's completely fine. He's a wonderful young man.
As of
He's
this
great
recording
to hang
date,
out
as you're
with.
aware of.
As far as we know, he's fantastic, and we have not met him. All right, so you guys succeeded in gaining the favor of the Leaf Tribe, and you also brought them the good word of horny through your new friend Hearsome after defeating the Favern.
We did not do that.
Yeah,
did
that
do
was
that.
Hearsome. We
He
left
did
immediately.
You guys canonically will be remembered as heroes who brought the horny to the Leaf Tribe.
great.
We're burning it.
We're burning it. Once the 2/3 done, we're
420
going back
blaze it.
and burning it.
420 blaze it. Anyway, so you brought the horny to the Leaf Tribe. Hearsome is now kind of taking the reins there, and you've got their favor, and you've got their tools to help you make Sealy Metal, as it is now called. Beyond that, you guys were making your way over to the Flower Tribe, the largest of the tribes in which you met up with Mutford. who was driving along with some other guy. I can't remember his name.
Was there someone else?
Was there?
Peter Palmtree, I want to say. Percy Palmtree.
Not ringing a bell.
No, I don't remember.
Pietro Palmtree.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
You're making it up.
So Pietro Palmtree, I'm pretty sure that's what his name is. He is unimportant. And Mutford, who helped, or I guess you guys helped him steal the cart of this Palmtree guy. You drove around the sound a little bit, and you got like a little rundown from Mutford about the 3 rulers of the Flower Tribe. And that because it is so big, your big thing you're trying to get from them is their general numbers. They have 3 people in charge. As you all knew from being very familiar with all 3 of them, Meskimen, Ulorian, and of course Todd, the very well-known and well-loved leaders of the Flower Tribe, eventually the Spring Court. You made your way over to the lair of Todd, the one that you picked just arbitrarily for no reason because you were equally familiar with all 3. And after hearing that you could only really get audience with him if you were the chosen ones, decide to take on the trials that were posed to you. And the first trial is the Trial of the Heart, otherwise known as the Vibe Check. And that is where we begin our tale. So you've just been told you're going to be taking on the Vibe Check. What do you guys do about the Vibe Check? Is there any questions? Do you talk to anyone?
How urgently do we have to do this like right now? Because we just got hit with some pretty big whip. You mentioned last time that you could literally hear the leaf. We fled.
Oh, you mean the RJ?
Yes, that we
Yeah, it's very loud.
Yes,
Yeah.
We're getting fucking raucous in there.
we were forced to flee from it, and we have not had much of a chance to.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Just an orgy.
We're gonna ignore that.
Oh, did you ever see an orgy before?
That is an
Yes,
interesting
I've seen an orgy before.
Not our
That's an
spe-
interesting question to ask, considering last time you were vehemently against it.
I mean, yeah, but I've seen one. I don't love it.
It's not our vibe, all
We
right?
didn't
Yeah,
either.
we didn't either.
It's not our vibe.
I wouldn't run away like a baby.
Anyway.
So, I mean, if you want to see Todd, you'll need to complete the trial.
But do we need to complete the trial, like, right now?
Yeah, right, like right
Like,
this second.
I'm fine, but these two...
I did already kind of push the button.
Okay.
You do hear, there's, like, a big, kind of door behind him. You hear, a bunch of, people shuffling around and, spells being cast and shit. And, you see, it's kind of a big to-do to set up the trial.
Dude,
You can, I guess you could take a rest. It would really, they're not going to be happy about it.
it feels like it goes against the nature of a vibe check.
Yeah, we might as well just go through and hope that you two don't die, and
It's-
by
Hey.
extension me.
It's just vibes. It's just vibes.
Are you sure? How can you be so sure here, Pulse?
Because this is the most normal of the places we have been to thus far, and I know what a vibe check is. So hope.
Yeah, it's just vibes.
See, yes, exactly. I sound so unsure.
The little what do I say? The receptionist
Pixie.
was. The little pixie looks at you dead in the eye and is like, "Yeah, it's just vibes. It'll be fine."
Insight
Roll your insight.
11.
Yeah, it's just vibes.
Well, Post would never lie to us, so if it's just vibes...
It's not that I wouldn't, it's that I can't. You can trust that more.
It's just vibes. It's just vibes, my guy.
I believe he means it is just vibes. Also, I think I'm seeing 2 of him, but that may just be running through all of the weather really fast. I'm not sure.
Katara roll insight.
Tara may also roll insight.
Come on, please. Nope, she's too tired.
What'd you get?
5.
Five?
Can I roll just for shits
It's
and
like
giggles?
half of it is just like she's
on the off
she's
chance
too
it's one of
tired.
us.
She's too
Hold on,
tired.
Tara, with a 5, you unlocked a very special piece of information.
What?
It's just vibes, man. It's just vibes. It'll be fine. This is vibes and it'll be fine.
Yeah, sure, it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You know what? Like, yeah, we had two of you roll. So, like, Leah, you also roll insight.
Just for shits and giggles at this
for
point.
shits and giggles.
It's the least hurt one. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it.
That's
What
a
do we
5.
got? That's a 5?
That's a 5.
Just
Now,
random,
see,
man.
now, before a 5 got you one piece of information, but I will tell you a second 5 will get you a different, much more in-depth piece of information.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's that?
It's, I don't know if I can really, like, say this properly.
God's sake,
God's
just say
sake.
it.
It's just vibes, man.
Okay, so now you see, you said that got us different information, but we have all gotten the same exact piece of information.
No.
No,
It's just vibes.
Just vibes.
No, but that's what I got from it.
Well, if you two say
Vibes,
so,
man.
and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, so I think we're
Why are you guys being
fine.
so suspicious?
It's not that we're suspicious, it's that we're tired.
Tired from what?
We would add,
Running from an orgy! What
We-
part of this wasn't made clear?
we would add so fast.
All right, we're going in circles. We might as well try to do the vibe checks. It's just vibes.
Yes, it is, of course.
Alright, so you guys open the door into the room?
Well, the door's already
Unfortunately.
been opened for us, apparently.
Yeah, apparently they've been working on it.
Oh no, they were like behind the door. You heard all the shit like going on.
Oh, okay.
Then yes.
All right, so the door swings open, and to your surprise, you see like an Eladrin man who looks kind of like very well kempt for like the caveman era that you're in. Like you're still dressed in furs, but like fine furs. A great like club about him. He goes, "Hello, I am Todd."
Oh, that was fast.
Oh no, you may not ask me any questions, nor may you have audience with me, but I'm here to observe the vibe check.
Oh.
Okay, got it.
I'm serious about asking me questions. Don't do it. It is a bad idea.
Okay.
Now, as far as the vibe check is concerned, you are met with a task. You must find me someone whose vibes are immaculate. That shall prove your ability to judge the contents of someone's heart, which is, of course, one of the key tenets of being a true chosen one. So, go forth into the city, into my very office if you so desire, and find me someone, anyone, whose vibes are immaculate. I will be performing the vibe check to make sure. Is everything understood?
Absolutely.
Does anyone have any questions for me?
No.
No.
Fuck. Alright.
We're not that dumb, dude.
I mean...
You literally re-asked that after saying, do you say that in person?
We all don't have memories like a goldfish like you do, Drew.
Hey.
You know the
Hey.
truth.
Hey.
Yeah, true.
You're right, but I don't like it. I don't like it, and so I think you are very mean.
So anyway, how you doing? What I was thinking would be hilarious is if we just presented Tart.
Oh, do it.
Yeah. So essentially, how the challenge is going to work is you can go out and like generally look about the city and like the room, but you're essentially gonna be rolling a d12, and that'll kind of what's what I'm looking for. It'll decide who you meet. You can decide whether or not to bring them.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, who wants to roll the d12 first in their search?
Do we have to... This is an out-of-character question before you think I'm fucking this up. Do we have to, like, say where we're going, or is it just assume we're going somewhere?
Just randomly about the city.
You can say where you're going. This is more like, so the trials are meant to be kind of like a loose mechanical, like loose like improv thing.
Okay.
So you can say you're going to an area, and I will like retrofit the dice roll to like the list of characters as to like why they are there and what they're doing and all that shit there.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll go first. That's a 7.
Hey, 7. Do you have anywhere in particular you're wanting to go around the town?
Let's see. I feel like I'd want to go somewhere where there's, like, a lot of people so I can just get, like, for lack of a better term, the most bang for my buck. So probably like a marketplace or something.
All right, so you go to the marketplace. It's hustling. It's bustling. It's like that, like, I can't remember the name of the sound, but whenever like, or not the sound, but the song that they'll play like in reference to New York City a lot, where it's like. So like, there's like a lot of like going on, like back and forth, a lot of exchanging of goods, a lot of I need 6 eggs, that's too expensive, fine carpets and like perfumes and such being sold and bought. Really just hustling, bustling marketplace. But what sticks out to you is that one vendor has like a little cave squirrel that sits atop his stall. And the cave squirrel is kind of like doing like a carnival barker thing, but it's not doing like the best job of it because he's a little squirrel and he can't like get very loud. He's going, please come by, buy a fine rug. We have great rugs, please. Everyone. Oh dear, no one can hear me.
These are rather interesting vibes. Let's make sure they're not surface level. Hello, my fine rodent friend.
Oh, hello.
What is it that you are offering?
Oh, well, we have fine crafted rugs from across the lands, all the way from the Summer Tribe, often called the Hot Tribe, but that's not what their name is because someone forgot about it. But
It's a rebrand. It's fine.
yeah, it's fine. It's a rebrand. They rebranded. They're doing Summer Tribe now. I don't know what summer is, but they make
does?
really cool rugs. They make them out of like. For some reason, like the spare cloth that they would use to build carts, but like it's really good rug. Would you like one?
May I see it?
Of course. He shows you a pretty cool rug.
Okay.
It's got like it's a pretty cool rug, but like imagine what like a 12-year-old who listens to ska would think a pretty cool rug is. It's got like flame designs on it and shit.
Can we insight check the squirrel to see if the vibes are right?
I was gonna ask.
Inside check the squirrel girl. Yeah, sure, go for it.
All of us, or just post?
I think I'm the only one here.
This is just post. You guys kind of like
Split
this
up.
is a rare
Split
split
off.
the party. That's okay.
Okay, that's much better. That's an 18.
Something's not quite right.
What are some of the other ones that you have? I'm curious.
Oh, I mean, we have a great many rugs. I mean, are you looking for something specific?
What do you have from the leaf?
The leaf? I mean, all of our rugs are from the summer. What do I have from the leaf? What?
I thought you said
I just said they're from the Summer Tribe.
You said they were from all over the land.
Wow, for real?
Yes.
Wow, for real? You gonna do this right now? You do this right now in my place of work? You fuck.
Oh wow.
All right, we're done here.
Oh shit!
All
Come
right.
here, now I'll fucking kill you.
Oh gosh, she's like immediately bad.
Yeah. All right. No, we're not doing this. Bye. Have fun peddling your rugs.
And you realize that squirrel's vibes would have been too fangoriously violent.
Yeah.
But you picked it up in time, and I will not make you go into combat with the squirrel.
Good. I'd rather not do that. That feels like that somehow. Feels like that wouldn't qualify me well for a vibe check.
What? No.
Did you hear about that dude that just beat up a squirrel with a hammer in the marketplace?
Reminds me of a specific Baldur's Gate scene with the Dark Urge.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We can move on from that.
We'll talk about that later.
Anyway, Tara, where did you go?
All right. I don't know. Maybe like a park or something.
All right, you bring yourself over to like a nice like park area. The whole place is actually like pretty like nature oriented. So like a park is more like just kind of like the village square,
Yeah.
where like the nature is most coalesced.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, this is a park, I think.
Wherever that is.
Whatever that
I don't know
is.
the fuck that shit is.
I'm gonna park my behind here. So D12.
All right, yeah.
Let me use my new skull dice. That's a 3.
All right, so the park is kind of filled with like people going about like their day. You get the sense that like people have a regular work week here, like doing like construction with the dinosaurs and such. And this is like the equivalent of like their Saturday, so most people are like off. And so like you see a lot of people coming around, like there's people with like their children. There's what are pretty clearly like frogs that have been like blown up with air that are like being held like tight with like strings that are like serving as balloons.
Like Shrek.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know what? Fuck you. Sometimes some shit's derivative, all right? Some shit's derivative of other shit. You know what I'm saying every time?
Don't mock my art.
Everything is fucking derived from something else. There's only like 3 stories. Shut up.
There's only 3 original stories: the Bible, Shrek, and something else. I don't know.
Anyway, like there's a bunch of stuff going on. Like there's actually like a fair amount of like street performers and stuff. But like the street performer that sticks out to you is a bugbear man who is contact juggling a very, very smooth stone. And he goes, "Come on, come see the amazing Fenwick, the contact juggling champion of the universe. Come see the amazing Fenwick drop a fancy rock in my hat here. Come see the amazing Fenwick." And he's got like kind of his bugbear hair around his lip kind of like gelled out into like a little handlebar mustache.
Neat.
Tara honestly has it the easiest of all of us because she can just use Tart to vibe check everyone that she's meeting with. Because if Tart doesn't like them,
Yeah, it's like a dog.
I'll say Tart counts as the help action. You'll get advantage on like checking everybody.
Yeah, so I guess Tara will go over and just like ooh and like she'll kind of like look over at Tart to see like his instincts on it. 15.
With a 15, you're kind of unsure. You're not super impressed by contact juggling, but like,
As most people aren't.
but yeah, most, like, but it's like, I don't know. Like he's not like he doesn't seem bad, but he doesn't seem great either. You're kind of like on the fence. With a 15, you're on the fence. Did you have a question, young lady? A question about contact juggling? Look, I'm moving around, but it looks like my little orb here is staying in the same place. Oh. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at some of these.
Yeah, it's a
What am I doing with this?
Yeah, it's a,
With my foot.
Oh.
Oh, God. How did you make contact juggling worse?
I think that's your answer.
Just seeing the sights, I think she just like gets the vibe that I don't think this is what I'm looking for, and just goes off. Tart hisses at him.
All right, you're lost. I can do it with my butt too.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, it's definitely not the vibe.
Shoop-a-doop. I don't know. All right.
Gotta avoid the poop.
No. All right, Leah.
Walks faster.
Leah, where does Leah go? Where does Leah go?
Leah's been a bit off her game ever since they first arrived in the Feywild, and all of the recent events have only just thrown her further off her game. So she honestly doesn't wander too far from the building that they've been in. She's just kind of looking around inside, thinking kind of to herself that maybe if the vibes were right, they would only hire people who worked here. So she's staying generally within and near the building.
All right. Roll me that D12.
11.
So around the building, not too far from the building, you see like everyone very clearly has their own job. There was like the receptionist you ran into. They're like, you know, people are kind of like you running back and forth, like running like errands and stuff. You can tell they're like interns or gophers or what have you. No, you know what I mean. Not a literal gopher. You know what? Yeah, there are literal gophers
I was about to say, you
on
make it
gopher
sound that
missions.
wild after I talked to a squirrel.
There's literal gophers that you can like tell are probably a pun on the gophers, and that they're meant to just go for like coffee or go for a bagel and get it. And then you see like kind of like someone who like looks to be like janitorial staff, that's kind of like cleaning and sweeping up, and a little like crow person that you would recognize as a kenku. Do you approach and speak to the kenku?
Yeah, Leah will walk up to the Kenku and try not to be like directly get in their way, but approach them and see how they react to her walking up to them.
They look up to you and kind of like tilt their head and kind of like motion with their hand to like move over a little bit so they can sweep where you're standing.
Leah does.
They continue sweeping. They are at work.
Yeah, they're at work.
Are you gonna be that person?
No, am I gonna be that person? Yeah, I feel like I have to be that person.
You kind of have to.
I have to. It's part of the thing.
We're on a mission.
We're on a mission, and I mean, hey, depending on how they react to this, might give us the answer about the vibe check.
Leah strikes me as someone who is like has no problem bothering people at work.
Yeah,
as she does murder people.
This is a Christina versus Leah problem.
This is character bleed.
Character bleed. so sorry to. Actually, I'm not sorry.
There we go.
Actually, I'm not sorry.
Hey, so sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry.
Sorry, I have a question.
Sorry, I have a question.
Oh, it's a Kenku.
Oh, it's okay, kid.
Can I have my
Do
insight
you
now?
even really-
Am I inside now?
Okay, you know what?
That's out of character.
Yeah, come over here. It's like...
Fucking. All right, 19.
No.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
I
this
walk
one.
away.
How dare you turn my favorite race into a petulant 5-year-old? How absolutely dare you?
I was like, well, they can repeat whatever you say. I just thought, like, what if what if they're just doing the thing?
Leah walks away, and while they're in the middle of this vibe check thing, through her mind is like this scene from when she was younger that's just running through her mind, throws her off. She's like, I am not in the mood to do vibe checks on people right now. As she's just wondering, like, what the fuck she's supposed to do about the pushiness that Tara and Post have both been doing to her. And so she's just like, am I supposed to, like, go along with this? Am I supposed to continue to be an asshole to them? And so she's fighting that within herself. And so she's not in the best space to be vibe checking. So she's trying to generally stay away from people, but also be helpful, because this is something they all have to be doing.
I mean, you can choose to, like, use your turn to kind of, like, passively, like, scan around and, like, see if you can, like, insight the crowd, I guess. And
Yeah.
maybe get, like, a chance on, like, a roll. I will fiddle with that. I'm gonna come back to you on your turn and fiddle with that. As,
Yeah,
like,
she's
you're
just-
outside of the mechanics.
As she has the first encounter with this Kenku, she's realizing she's not the best person to be doing this right now.
You did roll one of my favorite things I came up with, so yeah.
Clearly.
Clearly.
I had hoped they would get someone like Post who would like really go for longer. Like, please stop doing it. Please stop doing it.
Absolutely not.
No.
I think you overestimate how long I would have engaged with that.
And
Yeah.
and Leah just goes and she sits on like the front step out of the way of everyone and looks over everyone.
Okay, so I will say that'll be like your turn. We're gonna come back
Yeah.
around to you in the rotation, and it's back to Post.
Okay, I feel like Post might, like, obviously quantity over quality didn't work. So he's going to go with what he knows, which is, in his mind, the best people are those who work for the people. Like service workers. So he's going to go to, like, that, you described it as, like, there was, like, a construction yard that used dinosaurs. Because anyone who is willing to, like, do construction, in his mind, like, that's some dedication. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my d12 as I look upon these men operating dinosaurs. And women. Who knows?
Yeah, men, women, non-binary pals.
As I look upon the bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes. That is still my favorite way to refer to it.
You see a bunch of people like kind of walking past each other, like, ah, my bitch, ah, my good bro, ah, my good non-binary hoe.
Even though they're caveman times, they have union apprenticeship work requirements.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I mean, what kind
Some
of
things are
uncivilized
timeless.
society would not have that? Like, everyone here is union. That's canon. Everyone here, like, everyone in the construction yard is union.
12.
12.
Oh.
It's either
No, it's fine.
good or bad.
He said yes. This is going to suck.
Yeah, probably.
Bring it on.
No. Now, this person really stands out. Because amongst all, like, the bitches, the bros, the good non-binary hoes.
You acted good. You're expanding it.
In the shadows,
Oh no.
Oh no.
the mysterious hooded figure
Oh,
like,
no.
steps out, looks around a bit suspiciously, and then their eyes kind of catch with yours, and they beckon you forward.
This feels as though there is no chance in hells that it's this person. Fine. I reluctantly walk over.
Alright, you go over, and the hooded figure speaks to you in, like, an odd, echoing voice. It goes, "You there. You seek to complete the vibe check challenge and become the chosen one.
Yes.
I may have what you seek.
Reluctantly, I'm listening.
Come closer.
I'm gonna insight from where I'm standing right now, thank you, because I don't trust that.
I'm gonna do your insight.
10.
You feel like you should definitely come closer. You feel like,
I don't
oh
know
my
if
god,
that's...
like this person, like they seem to be some sort of like traveler from beyond the realms. They might have secrets.
I don't know if I'm
God.
quite that open towards it, but I recognize that it is necessary. With, like, I am so tensed up walking forward because I am, like, ready to assume the worst. And I walk forward.
You seek the balls of red.
I'm going to need you to be so much less cryptic on that.
Roll a deck save.
God damn it. Yeah, no, there it is. That's a non-natural one.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yep, there it is.
You take 3 damage as you are nut tapped. And then the hooded figure throws off their hood, has a speaking stone out and goes, "It's the Fataro brothers coming at you with another
I
nut
swing
trap."
my hammer! I roll to attack! I will not accept no for an answer! That's a 26!
You get a glancing blow on them, do your damage.
14.
They go, "Ah, fuck, shit, ow, I'm being assaulted," and then they face step away, and they're no longer there. I want you to know, that's why I said yes. I was
Yeah,
so happy.
is it true? I don't think I would have caught that without that. Thank you for explaining it to me, that was why you were so excited, was you got to nut tap me again.
I'm scared that no one on this list
The
has
dice
the
wants to tell a story.
Sure.
Post picks himself back up. So grateful that no one else is around to have witnessed that.
Oh, there was a lot of people around.
Yeah, you're
No
on a
one I
construction
know
site,
or
dude.
care about. Wait, I thought I
What
dipped
about all the bitches and bros and non-binary hoes?
Hold on, I thought I dipped into an alleyway.
No, I
You
said
just went
anything
to a
about alleyway.
construction site.
I just said the shadows.
The shadows does not imply it's wide open and people are watching.
There's shadows everywhere, Hobie.
You know damn well what that means.
God.
Get out of here with your leading bullshit.
Fine, whatever. You got knocked out by one of the Fataro brothers. Again.
Oh,
At least I got
Lord.
to hit them this time.
Yeah, at least
You
there's
did.
that.
True.
That's going
You
up
got
on
some revenge.
their ShmooTube channel.
Schmoot.
Actually, we're probably dating ourselves by saying ShmooTube. It's probably SchmickDoc.
You know YouTube still exists, right?
Yeah, YouTube
People
is still a
do
thing.
it.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Tara's turn.
It's Tara's turn. But I don't think Tara's going anywhere like specific this time. She's just kind of walking around following Tart's lead because Drake senses and vibes, dog logic.
Roll me that D12 then.
11. Oh, God.
11.
Let's just determine who we're seeing.
Roll it again.
Oh, you don't want to do the Kenku a second time?
Oh, that's right. 5.
Oh. Alright, so you kind of start to go in here. It's like you kind of just tell Tart to lead the way, and Tart does a little salute with his little dragon boy hand, and goes and he goes into full bloodhound sniffing really really low to the ground. You can see his nose bobbing up and down as he walks, just kind of almost dragging his belly in the dirt. And he's a little man on a mission. And he goes and leads you down a side way, and then you're actually kind of close to the park area, but not directly in there. You're a little bit on the outskirts of the park area that would be a little bit closer to what would be considered just straight up forest.
Okay.
And you meet a dryad person. Yeah, you see them just kind of over there, studying a little bug on a leaf.
Tara probably not wanting to disturb them too much, urges Tart to kind of just go say hello. Because he has better senses on this than she does, so he just sends him off.
So let me do this real quick.
How do they react to an animal? That is a good indicator.
This person is far away enough that like you kind of like see Tart kind of like trot off, and like Tart's still within your field of vision, but you don't like hear a whole lot. You see the person get like slightly startled, and then notice Tart. You notice that Tart's kind of like wagging their tail and doing a blep. And the person looks like they hold their hands up to their face, and like a small tear comes up.
Aw.
Because he am so cute. And they pick Tart up and hold him like a baby.
Aw. Seeing that Tart is pleased and walks up to it's like, oh, sorry, Tart, I hope he wasn't disturbing you.
Oh, I'm frightfully sorry. I'm Ged. Good to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Tada. That's Tart.
Hello, hello, little man. And he does like a little like, they do like a little what do you fucking call it? Like a little coochie coo with their finger.
The finger.
Yeah, the coochie coo. I was trying to think of how to describe that in an audio format without just doing this with my finger in the air, because it doesn't.
It's like a little
doesn't
scritchy,
work well for
like a little
audio.
little scritchy movement with the finger.
Yeah,
a little scritchy.
So they do a little scritchy coochie coo movement with their hand, and go, oh, hello, little man.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, I'm studying bugs.
Oh, what kind of bugs are you studying?
Well, I generally tend to study all kinds, but over here we actually have the rare Fey Katydid. They are famous for their ability to mimic any leaf they come across. Watch. They pull out like a leaf that's like, this bright orange, and like put it next to the bug, and it like turns like that bright orange, and then like arranges itself to like become the shape of that leaf, and it pulls out like a more circular leaf that's like more like a reddish, and it like changes that color and like rearranges itself to be more circular, and it's just like holding them up next to like this little bug, and it's just like going swip, 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 and like changing its formation. And they look to you and they just go like, is that not fascinating?
That's amazing.
It's fantastic.
It's beautiful. Is it just bugs that you like, or do you like do you study different animals?
Well, I do love all like animals and wildlife, but I do have a fondness for bugs.
Well,
They're just little guys hanging out,
Yeah, there's little guys. They have a job.
Guys.
There's little guys. Can I roll an inside check?
Yeah, go for it. And again, Tart is
Tart
giving the help action.
Come on. That's supposed to. Come on, guys. Don't have a good vibe. Ooh. Nat 20.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, natural 20. Damn. How do I properly honor this natural 20 while still getting to be a little shit?
You don't be a little shit.
You know what? I'm gonna honor the natural 20. I'm gonna say like above board, this was a little shit opportunity. But what you get the feeling of is that this person has the best vibes you have seen all day. Probably the best out of like almost anybody that you might come across. Mm-hmm. But their vibes would not be immaculate. They would just be pretty good.
Oh.
Which you would have not gotten with anything other than a natural 20.
Damn.
I would not have given that up.
I'm starting to worry that no one on this list is worth it. But, yeah, I think Tart kind of gives Tar like a little look. Like, he's cool, but like, little shake of his head as well. And Tar like sees that and like nods to Tart. Well, we'll leave you to your studies, but you... Good luck with your studies, alright? And you have a great day.
Oh, wait.
Yes?
Yeah, I have a tamed one. And he gives you one of those little, Fey Katydids.
Aw, thank you.
And it sits on, your little, kind of like your lapel area of, your armor.
Aw.
And it looks up at you, and it turns itself into, a little blue leaf.
Aw, hello, little friend. And Tara goes off.
Yeah, I'll give you that little bonus for the natural 20. You didn't find the person, but you got a cool little leaf.
I got a cute little leaf friend.
A little leaf friend. That I'm sure I'm going to forget about, and it's going to fuck me later because I just did it as a fun little bit. But
that's how we do.
Yep, that's how I was going to do.
What's the name of it again so I can write it down?
A Fey Katydid. Because it's the first bug that came to my brain. Because I like the way that Katydid sounds. I don't even know if katydids actually imitate leaves and sticks and shit.
This one does.
This one does. That's why it's a Fey one.
It's a Fey one. Leah.
Leah has sat herself on the front steps of the building and is sort of looking out on the crowd, but mostly running back through moments of her childhood in her mind. So she's sort of passively looking out over everyone, and she's like been running her finger along the edge of the leaf that she had picked up, the throwing star leaf, and just deciding what to do about it later.
Yeah, so what I've decided to do for like your kind of like what you want to deposit is that I'll let you do an insight check first, just like on the crowd, and depending on that, I might let you roll multiple times, and then choose from different people that you perceive.
Okay.
Or actually, roll perception on like the general crowd.
I'm better at that. We'll
and
see.
then and then from there.
Also, while she's doing that, I did just look it up. Katie actually do imitate leaves.
Nice.
Hell yeah! I'm the bug man now.
It's actually kind of amazing.
Go brain. For my perception, that's a 16.
Alright, so 16 for perception. I'll say that is enough for 2.
Okay.
You can perceive 2 people.
So roll 2 d12s.
Yep.
2 and 4.
Alright, so what you see is one person who appears to be like not like an Eladrin and not like an is this a human? In the cave Feywild, kind of weird. And one person, you see an orc, but different. And actually, roll history on this one.
8.
8 is not quite enough. Like, you kind of like vaguely remember. I was like, were there orcs in the Fae? I'm not sure. I guess so? So you see an orc, and you see what appears to be like a human question mark, maybe.
What are they doing?
They're just kind of like on opposite ends of the crowd. Like the human like looks a little bit like uncomfortable on her feet, and it's just kind of like gazing like it looks like they're kind of like like having a think, like they're looking out into like the middle distance. And then the orc just kind of has like everything is furs, but like this is like looks like the fur is equivalent of like a trench coat, and they're kind of like looking around. They also kind of seem to be scanning the crowd.
Well, trench coats and scanning crowds are always suspicious. I can say from personal experience, let's go for the one that's just kind of doing a think. I go towards the human.
Yeah, you go towards the human, and she like as you like approach, kind of like snaps out of it, and like looks to you and kind of like just like a small wave. Like they don't know you, but there's like they seem generally friendly.
Sorry, couldn't help but notice. It looked like you were really off in thought.
Oh yeah, just kind of thinking. Ow.
You okay?
No, I'm fine. Just it's good. It's fine. You notice that like she said "ow" as she took like a step.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm a regular person.
Uh-huh.
What's going on? Did you have a question for me?
Do I actually think it's a human, or is it several people, like, standing on top of each other?
I haven't rolled your insight yet, so...
Okay, I'm gonna roll my insight. Alright, listen here, you little shit. Roll back.
Roll poorly. Leave her in the dark.
It's only a 15.
It's only a 15? Alright, a 15 is, I'm gonna say, like, enough to say that, like, you're not super magical, but, like, you know, like, a bit about magic. And you know of one particular spell that, like, is not super common, but not super uncommon, that could help, like, let's say more seafaring folk walk on land, but it's usually, like, the more love-struck ones that'll go for it. It's a very common, almost trope, people could call it. But if it's not done super correctly, then, like, stepping on the ground could be very painful for them.
Oh.
So, I know you're probably here to, like, ask me a question. I had a question for you. Have you seen, Todd around? And does it seem like he's, like, really into redheads? Just a random question for no reason.
Okay.
We have not met or spoken to each other at all.
Really?
We haven't.
Oh,
But
that's
I
very
feel like
forward.
it would be super cool if we could hang out. and that's not related to the first question I asked.
No,
Answer it
not
without
at all in
suspicion,
any way.
please.
Hey, I couldn't help but notice. It looks like that you're struggling with walking, and it seems a little painful. Would you like to know an easier way to walk?
She is listening to you so intently. She's like, yes, more than anything except that information about Todd I asked for earlier, that takes priority over the pain.
So similar to what Leah did, where she was trying to teach Post how to tiptoe, how to like walk quietly. She's gonna try to do the same thing with this obviously not a siren mermaid.
Roll, fucking, God, what the fuck would that be? Performance?
Sure. 19.
19?
Yeah, 13
You
plus
teach
6.
her, like, you realize, like, again, like, with, like, your kind of, like, broad familiarity with, like, the spell, as it's, like, because you're familiar with, like, potions and stuff like that, like, it's actually a pretty common tactic for, like, assassins to use to take, like, a love-struck, like, mermaid and use them as, like, a plant or a spy. So, like, like, oh, if you're trying to get him to be, like, like, if he fucked up the spell, you just tell him, like, all right, you gotta walk, you gotta lock your knees. Just lock your knees and just kind of like walk like almost like a robot or a gingerbread man or some kind of shit.
One of those two things.
And so you teach her that, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is so much better."
I would recommend going and getting a longer skirt so that you don't look weird when you're walking, because otherwise it will draw attention.
Don't I want his attention? I mean, what? Shut up.
No, not in that way, because it will throw him off his game, and so then you won't get anyone near him. Leah's just full on
This is
going.
very helpful.
Are we helping a stalker?
Bare minimum.
Maybe.
Bare minimum.
Who knows?
Listen, I rolled to see if she'd be helpful or not, and in this case, she's being helpful but detrimental because she doesn't think this person is going to get very far. But anyway, nice to meet you. I would go forward with all of those things, and also, he's definitely not in this in that plaza later.
Which plaza? Which plaza in particular? Just real quick. Just real fast.
That one over
Tell me.
there. Leah just points in a random direction.
Cool. I will be right back.
Remember
And
the longer skirt first.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, this is hopeless.
Post.
Everyone here is terrible.
That's the conclusion Post is coming to. He's done with a violent squirrel and a demon from his past. I feel like at this point, Post is just getting frustrated, so he's just kind of more wandering aimlessly. Like, he's not really anywhere, he's just getting frustrated and is just looking for anyone, anywhere. He is becoming way less picky.
Alright, roll me that d12.
I rolled 3 4s in a row, I swear to God. 1!
Alright.
We have not done 1, I know that. I've done the high and the low now, so let's see how this goes.
You get to kind of like the outskirts of town. You wander kind of aimlessly, and like Post is a rich boy. And what rich boys do when they're in an unfamiliar city is they kind of like wander in a direction and like they're not paying attention to the signs, so they're getting to like the bad part of the neighborhood.
Cool.
And so you kind of get to like the bad part of the neighborhood and you start to like, notice like, hey kid, want a sundial? Like all that kind of shit going on there. Hey, you want some...
Interesting pull, but okay.
Hey, you want some pixie sticks, bud? And they, like, someone kind of, like, intercedes. It's, like, a little bit more, like, disheveled looking, like, a Eladrin woman. She's like, hey, fucking leave the kid alone. He's clearly not from around here. Fuck you doing here, kid?
I'm just looking around, alright?
Don't just look around this part of town. What do you want? What do you need?
Someone with good vibes.
It's fucking weird to ask.
Tell me about it.
I don't...
Look,
I don't know what that... I don't know how to answer that for you.
At this point, I'm not sure how to answer it for myself. Look, I have had the longest day right now. I don't know why Post feels like he needs to confide within this stranger, but that's where he's at right now. I had to help out another group of people, and they ended up being weird sex freaks about it, and it was just really uncomfortable. They made a leave. We haven't
I
had
mean the Leaf Tribe?
Yes, the Leaf Tribe. We haven't had a chance to...
We still hear them.
I know!
Like,
That's,
right now, like,
that's making it worse,
There's a
honestly.
low hum underneath our conversation.
I know.
sexual pleasure.
Trust me, could not be more aware of it. And then we get here, don't get a chance to rest because we didn't think about that because we were too upset about the leaf. And
Why
now...
don't you guys just rest at the orgy?
No! Why does everyone keep saying that like that's normal?
Everyone rests at an orgy. You get tired from orgying too hard, and then
We
you
weren't
rest.
involved in it, though.
Why not?
We don't know them.
That's an orgy.
Don't just do it. No, you don't just irresponsibly orgy.
Just kind of walk in, you check your clothes at the door.
No, it's not. You need better practices, ma'am.
I live in the seedy part of town. We're just doing things how we do.
That's fair, I suppose. But yes, now I've been forced to like try and find, I guess, the paragon of goodness within this city, and so far everyone has just been kind of an asshole that I have spoken with. You're actually pretty alright, honestly.
No, I mean, thank you. And I guess you can like roll insight
Yeah.
on her.
8.
She seems chill. She is not like she has not threatened to kill you, and she has not punched you in the balls. So she's a vast improvement.
It is a vast
Yeah, I know, that's
improvement.
kind of what I
You're
meant.
getting.
It's kind of what he meant when he said that, like, in his mind, it's like, comparatively. May I ask you a strange request?
Look, I'm not gonna fuck you.
Not that.
I don't have any drugs.
That wasn't what I was going to... Can you just hear what I'm going to say before you start assuming?
Yeah, all right.
We are trying to gain an audience with Todd.
Oh, you're doing the vibe check.
Yes.
I don't think I'm vibe check material, but like I'll come.
Well, I was going to ask if I would bear you in mind, because again, so far of the absolute shit stains I have found, you are like a goddess in comparison. I don't know you that well, though. I'm having a hard time getting like a solid read on you. Not saying that's a bad thing.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, hell yeah. That's gonna be 24.
Nice.
Damn.
With a 24, she kind of pats you on the shoulder. She goes like, "Hey, you know what? I will go with you. I always kind of wanted to know what my true vibes were, and you know what? I'm not taking fucking you entirely off the table, but I'm not gonna
Well,
promise anything.
I'm not looking.
Let's go.
I'm not looking for that.
Let's go.
All right.
Here we go.
I was going to ask if you could just like be on call, like if I
On call for fucking?
No, for the vibe check.
Booty call.
You know what? You know what? You can stay here. If I decide you are the best I can find, I will come back.
Okay, contact her.
I'll just.
I have things to do. I'm either coming with you or not.
Yeah, I think you have to take her.
The good news is that we maybe can like further vibe check her before we go in with the other two of us when we meet
Yeah,
back
that's
up.
kind
Yeah.
of like. All right. Let us reconvene with my allies, and we'll make our decision then. All right.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Also, you're lost. And that goes over the Tara.
I've never become more and more sure that I am making a mistake.
I'm starting to get more and more sure that there's no one on this list that is worth it.
I am getting a similar vibe too.
I
but...
got that vibe after the first one, I'm gonna be honest.
It's like, trick question. Everyone sucks here.
Right. We go back in, we're like, no one is worthy of the vibe check.
No one is
Your
worthy.
town is
Your-
shit.
Everyone here is terrible.
We present a Drake. Is that good enough? It's the best you're gonna get.
I think we already did one, right?
Yeah, that was who I'm bringing right now.
Do we do 7?
I think we did 7.
Yep, 7 is Odell the talking squirrel.
9?
You've not done 9.
Oh no.
Poor Tara.
No, I'm going to show you guys my notes because the dice want to tell a story.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to show you guys my notes after this because the dice want to tell a story.
Yeah.
This is more perfect than post hitting that 12.
Oh boy.
You find a drowned girl.
I find my patron.
You find another Eladrin woman who's just kind of like She's truly just kind of like hanging out, kind of like a little bit like apart from the crowd. She has like a little like cup of tea. She's got hair that's kind of like kind of like a short hairdo, like kind of like shaved over on the sides, like kind of like a trendy thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just kind of like sitting, kind of just like enjoying like her time to herself.
So you said she's just like sitting down, chilling, and drinking a tea.
And she's strolling, just kind of like set herself like a little bit like apart from the crowd too. She like prefers to be like a little bit outside like the big social situations.
I think Tara will kind of just like go to that kind of same area and like not sit like directly next to her because that's fucking weird. And I think she kind of senses like a similar vibe to her, like a little bit of anxiousness. So she just kind of goes and sits down and chills, and maybe does like, and maybe Tart kind of senses the anxious energy of Tara not knowing she has a mission and needs to go talk to people but hates doing so. And he'll kind of take the lead and just like kind of go and sniff at the Eladrin woman, was it again?
Yeah, she's like she's an Eladrin woman. She's kind of like this is kind of like a town, like not a town square, but like a city block type thing. And like she's kind of like chilling like on like the stoop of her dwelling. And as Tart comes up, she like it started a little bit, and then she like notices them. She's like, "Oh, baby boy." And then everyone's reactions to Tart. It's just like, "Oh, little boy, little boy."
Is the correct reaction.
I mean, it is the correct reaction, and for vibe checks, it is good. But I have to stop thinking Chelsea brain of don't bother anyone ever.
It's my struggle when I need to be mean.
But I think she'll like pretty much. God, this seems so boring to just do the same thing I did last time.
It's the rule of three.
It's like, but I think Tara's is kind of exhausted by this, and she's not really paying too much attention of like the mission anymore, and is just like, oh, Tart, come on, we gotta get it going. I'm sorry.
And she runs and kind of like runs behind her stoop.
Oh, sorry to startle you.
It's okay. I'm Grenda.
Nice to meet you, Grenda. I'm Tara, and that's Tart. And Tart like goes up to her and like kind of like sniffs her a little bit and like starts wagging his tail and gives her puppy dog eyes.
Can I hold him?
Of course. He likes to be scratched right behind his horns.
She has like grabbed on him and is not letting him go.
Tart wags his tail.
This is mine now.
No, he's actually my he's mine, Drake.
No. This is mine now.
Consuelo.
Well, sorry, Grenda, I let you have can't let you have him. But I do have.
She starts backing away.
No, don't make me fight this little girl.
I think she was a little girl. This is a grown woman.
Do I have to have Tart bite her?
You can have Tart bite her.
I think Tart, sensing this, like scrambles out of her hands.
Shit. No, my emotional support.
No, not your emotional support. I do have another friend that you could have, though.
Okay.
And she takes
an arrow.
No, she takes no. But no, she doesn't send an arrow. Oh, you tonight to take my drink.
Your choice.
Your choice. I see you've chosen death.
Then perish.
But no, she takes the little blue lapel bug that she got from the other guy and like sends it her way.
Aw. Oh, fuck. That's good. Fuck it. Roll insight. Or actually, no. Roll persuasion with advantage first. I'm gonna say this is an action that might change the nature of this person.
Is anyone on this list good?
I think it's the stick. I think the stick is it is not.
No
supposed
one
to be.
is.
I mean, who knows? Maybe this horny person I'm bringing with me. Though, given past episodes, I'm gonna say probably not.
You don't know.
13.
Not quite enough to change their entire outlook on life, but you do feel that like this action has like given them something to think about. Like, oh, this is very nice. Thank you. I'm sorry I tried to steal your strange dog.
Today, but it's a night. He's very cute, so I can't blame you too much. But never do it again.
And you're saying never do it. As you're saying never do it again, she was reaching a hand towards Tart and then like retracts it.
Just giving her a dead eye.
I'm starting to think you fell an arrow joke maybe a little closer to home than you were willing to admit.
Right.
I can't get over the image of like, don't worry, I've got another friend for you. Alright, so like roll insight.
Okay. 10.
10?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. This could be one.
I'm conflicted.
I feel
I
you
said
on
maybe,
that one.
I didn't say like for sure. I said like, I don't know, could be.
I mean, worst case scenario, you just bring her along and then we vibe check each other's person.
Right. All three of us have a terrible person. We're just like, no, none of these are good.
Alright, so we've all made mistakes. You may all leave.
I have a gut feeling this probably isn't it. But yeah, I think Tara, like, kind of doesn't quite get the vibe. Not sure, not 100% sure, but, like, knowing herself and her own vibes and how similar this woman is, she's thinking, no, but she's like, well, it was nice to meet you. You enjoy your day, alright?
Oh, okay, thank you. And thank you for this little friend here.
You're welcome. It's always nice to have a little friend.
I'll name him Egbert.
It's a great name, and she and Tart go off.
Alright, and that goes to Tara. Or not Tara.
I was already...
Leah. Your name's rhyme! Your name's rhyme, and it is difficult for me to keep them straight. It's Leah's turn. Leah.
Leah and Tara rhyme?
Yeah, just don't think about it.
Tara, Leah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. As long as they
sure.
share the last letter, they rhyme.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
No.
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 That's not how that works at all.
More of a phonetic thing. Anyway,
Slant rhyme, whatever.
unless you are wanting me to roll again, I might just go over to the other person that Leah had sussed out earlier, the trench coat person. Like, fine as fucking well.
Alright.
All right. I'll go over to the trench coat person. I just got 2 of my rolls.
Alright, so yeah, so they are an orc. I'll let you roll your history once more.
Okay, just as I get closer.
Like, as you're thinking about it, like, you had a little time to think.
15, which I think might have been the same thing.
No, before it was much lower.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh yeah, there's Fey orcs. They're often called forks.
I literally had that same joke in my head and thought, nah, too stupid.
Too stupid, but no.
Nothing's too stupid for me.
Clearly.
So, forks, F-O-R-C. Alright, it's a fork.
I like your trench coat. Where did you get it?
The young rabbit approached me, complimented my trench coat. I was worried about this dame. It was a hot day in July.
Turn
And I was
run.
trying to...
Turn and run. You don't even need one.
No insight required. Run.
No, so why?
Leah's already so done with everything. She shakes her head. She turns away from this fork and strongly debates how much trouble she would get in with her colleagues if she just poisoned this person in broad daylight, if she just did a murder. And she walks away as she is debating the intentions of most of the people in this town, and she's gonna go find the other 2 without a person.
She walked away mysteriously. Could she have helped me with my case? I guess I'll never know.
There's an...
These dames, I tell ya.
Oh my god.
God, he's fucking noir and misogynist? That's a terrible combination.
He's like the natural one for this fucking table.
Really? That's the natural one. And what's everyone else been? The 2s?
Leah,
Yeah, no one has even been remotely fine except the person that Post found. Even then, we're not sure.
Yeah, I'm still sus.
Leah pulls out her speaking stone. She group dials both of them. Please tell me one of you has found someone that's not You can just hear over the background the sound of the...
He pulled out some kind of weird rock and talked into it.
Please.
Who talks into a rock?
Leah walks further away. Please, for fuck's sake, tell me that there's someone that one of you has.
She tried walking faster, but she had short legs.
Is this person following you?
No.
Do you need help?
Are you in danger, Leah?
No, I'm not in danger, but this person's about to
Blink
be.
twice if you need help.
We're on the phone. We can't see her.
You hear in the distance like, she started to really get some distance away from this guy.
Anyway, to answer your question, maybe.
Maybe.
I have someone with me. I just realized I never asked. What's your name?
Oh, Velma de Mowbray.
Right, I'm bringing her over.
No look on for me, unfortunately.
Okay, where are we meeting up? We should avoid the plaza that's like to the northeast of the building because I might have sent a siren mermaid in human form that was
Beg your
stalking
pardon?
Todd.
Siren mermaid.
Listen.
You hear again in the distance, Todd!
Seems
Yeah.
easy enough to avoid.
Todd!
Let's just meet in front of where Todd actually is.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to the potential dead body in a trench coat if you see one.
Beg your pardon?
Bye.
Everyone rolls stealth to not get, like, clocked by the mermaid.
Nat 20, so it's 33.
Jesus fucking Christ. The mermaid has forgotten you.
That's an 11.
Mm.
I may be having 2 people come along with me. 8.
Roll perception post.
Okay, I actually have a plus to that. God damn it.
Uh,
Oh no, I don't have a plus to perception. Never mind. 4.
Alright, cool. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You roll up with Velma de Mowbray, and everything is cool.
Leah drops down from behind a statue where she was hiding because she was done with being perceived by people. Does Leah notice the siren mermaid following post?
Yes.
Get the fuck away before I throw this at you.
I just wanted to hang out. I'm just hanging out. That's why I see, like, you guys seem like you're going somewhere.
You were following him, and that's
No, is it?
creepy. And he's
I'm
not
not.
even the person you wanted to see.
I'm not following him.
what are you doing?
I'm just walking, and he happens to be walking the same direction.
Who even are you?
What? Then why'd you stop when he stopped?
Remember the siren mermaid that I told you about?
Oh,
Didn't
no,
even
you
make
didn't
it?
leave.
no.
Hey. First of all, sirens and mermaids are 2 different species. Second of all, I am neither of them, and I don't have any strong feelings about that.
Then what
I will say she does have a point. They are 2 different things. You probably should.
I don't know how to tell the difference, so that's why I'm just combining it into one.
Okay.
Well, that's
Wow.
Listen, I'm
That seems-
sorry,
Let's
I
all
don't.
focus on the bunny girl who's really
Oh no,
problematic.
you're still an issue. You still
Yeah,
need
you're
to leave.
still very
but
much
yes,
the
no,
worst
no,
here.
it's not later.
So, like, in
No, it's not.
So, like, what's going on in this building?
Nothing.
What's going on in there, though?
We're having a picnic.
Are you though?
I don't even feel like I need to roll deception for this because I'm clearly not holding anything that indicates a picnic.
No, she does not believe. She does
course
not
not.
believe it.
Right, so listen, you wanted to find Todd, and I told you
Yeah.
that he's going to be in the plaza later. Why did you leave?
Because it's later and he's on the plaza.
But
I saw this golden guy, and I said, that guy seems like he knows Todd.
that's a really
Why
weird
would
jump.
you assume that?
I don't know, you seem fancy. Todd's a fancy guy.
I mean,
You do draw
You're
a lot
not
of
wrong,
attention
I
with your
am fancy.
armor.
Yeah, you are very fancy.
you're making assumptions, though.
Oh, you know what they say about assumptions? They make an ass out of you and me.
That's a bad thing.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I thought people liked ass.
Not in that context.
I'm still learning about people. I mean, I have been a people the whole time. I do not live in the ocean. Yeah. How about that?
How do you know Todd's not actually going to the beach or going to the ocean?
Fuck! And she runs off towards the beach.
Oh, thank the gods.
Alright, so anyway, this is Velma.
Stop.
If you all wouldn't
Oh.
mind confirming for me, please.
What, that she's a decent enough person for the vibe check?
Let's
Look,
hope
I did not have a great selection to go off of, and she actually helped me out, so...
That's fair. There was
She
a weird...
is unfortunately hitting on me, and
I did not hit on you.
Bull and shit, madam!
I said that I did not want to fuck you. And then you seemed cool, and I said, hey, it's on the table. That's all I said.
You've been very passive-aggressive about it since.
Listen, just
hey,
because she's
listen.
very forward does not mean that, and I'm saying this as someone who is not into that, but just because she's very forward does not necessarily mean that she does not have the vibes.
No, I understand that. That's why I didn't tell her no.
Just because I'm open about like what I'm about. Maybe you're the problem.
I just
You
feel
think
like
about that?
maybe
Yeah,
you
at least
should
she's
respect
honest.
me if I say no.
Can I ask a question? Since she's from a seedy district and Leah is also from a seedy background, can I have advantage on the insight check for this particular person?
What are you doing to like actually like get this advantage? Because like you're not like you do like seedy things, but you're from the suburbs.
I mean, yeah, but
the
she
seediest place of all.
she grew up within the organization, like for the most part. You know, she joined at a very young age, so she was sort of instructed on a lot of these things and was involved and around a lot of it. So I feel like there's certain things that she would pick up on in body language and interactions with people that would throw her off.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you the advantage.
Thank you, because I was a nat 1 on my first roll. Okay, that's so much better. 14.
I got 15 on mine.
14 and 15. You both feel like she seems decent.
It's just the best so far.
That's the best
That's
that I've
kind of
seen
where I
today.
was at.
We've been walking around for a while. I don't know. Everyone here is so weird.
Yeah, I found a very rude Kenku. The weird misogynistic Noir guy who I had
We
to...
heard on the stone, yes.
Yeah, you heard on the stone, and then that not mermaid, whatever the fuck, that wants to stalk Todd.
You're not a stalker. We're in love.
Well, at least she's being honest now. Yes, no, I found a squirrel that I feel like you, Leah, would get along with quite well. And
What does that mean?
he's murder happy.
Hmm.
As I said. And someone who definitely does not have the vibes.
Yeah, and I just found some like decent enough bug guy researcher dude and a weird chick that tried to steal Tart. But
Well, definitely not that.
definitely not that, no.
Yeah.
So I think Velma here is about as good a vibe as we're gonna get.
Alright, sick.
All right, I guess let's go in and
Let's go
present
in.
her to Todd.
Neato burrito.
I also appreciate that Tara did not mention the contact juggler.
Nope.
I was waiting for that one, and it never happened.
It's all about.
That one just did not happen.
The who?
So yeah, we go present this person to Todd.
So you bring her through the chambers, up to Todd. You're like, is this who we would like to present for your vibe check?
Everyone
Listen-
else sucked shit, so yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
everyone-
not great people in your town.
Yeah,
What are you
this
talking about? My town fucking rules.
No, it doesn't.
it really
No.
doesn't.
You know what? Your vibe's off. Hold on, let me vibe check you. He very clearly doesn't actually do the vibe check. Your vibes are vibes of people who are wrong, so fuck you. Bring your
Really?
vibe check up here.
I'm not so sure anymore, but go on, Velma.
Alright. What's up, Todd? Velma? Alright, and
They know each
vibe
other.
checking.
Yeah,
And,
I thought that too.
and he does this magical spell. His hands glow with a bright blue light, and he waves them up and down, and he goes beep 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 beep.
Post, what kind of spell is that?
But I have. Is there any world where I can convince you to let me roll an Arcana check, or is this just beyond me?
Roll an Arcana check with a DC that is so high.
Okay. I mean, hey, all I gotta do is just crit then. Easy.
Easy, come on.
Is it a DC 15 by chance?
Ooh, no. No, you don't know what this spell is. You don't.
Well,
You could surmise that this is the vibe check.
well, as far as it looks like something I've seen in an airport before.
It seems like some sort of checker of vibes.
Honestly, anyone's guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Feywild.
It's not a spell I can do.
Oh, okay.
You were wise to bring Velma to me. She is a good sort. However, her vibes are too tumultuous. Unfortunately, this is not pass. You will need to find me someone with immaculate vibes.
Can we just present Todd? Just because I feel like
Who's
Todd's...
Todd?
And Tart jumps off of Tara's shoulder and presents himself like, ah!
That's Todd.
Alright, he waves his glowing blue hands around and goes. My God!
Son of a bitch! We could have been over this so much faster.
You got to be kidding me. I mean,
His vibes. They're so pure. Look at him do the little blip.
What?
Look at what he do when I pick him up. He folds his little hands like a little baby cat. Oh my god, I love him.
Are you telling me I got nut tapped for nothing?
I think you got nut tapped for nothing.
No.
Post.
Are you supposed to tell you that? Damn it!
Todd goes, no, everyone shut up. Look at him.
No, we know. We travel with him.
How are you not crying all the time? He's so small.
You kind of just acclimate to how cute he is. Also, when you see him eat bones, you know it's something.
It's a different vibe when he's like eating his bones, but
yeah.
Do you want me to vibe check him while he's eating bones?
No, this is fine.
Yeah,
This
so
is
we
fine.
passed your vibe check.
As he stands right now, he passes a check. Do you sure you don't want me to check him
No,
while he's
no,
eating bones?
Why would we want to risk it not passing?
So anyway, we passed your vibe check.
Yeah,
What now?
we passed the vibe check.
You have indeed passed the vibe check. In my eyes, you three just may very well be the chosen one. So says I, Todd, one of the 3 rulers of the Flower Tribe, to be remembered forever for all history.
Okay.
And so too shall you be, as the ones who have completed the vibe check. I've never seen anyone get past that riddle. They always just kind of go around the people in town, and no one's vibes are immaculate here in town. It takes a truly pure soul. And everyone forgets they did not say that it had to be like a sentient sapient being. Pure souls are not sentient sapient beings. We're all kind of assholes in some kind of a way. You need a little precious bean. Look at this boy. I love him so much.
Yes.
Can I keep him?
No.
No.
Dang it.
Tara has one hand on her bow.
Can I keep him? Arrow to the neck. Okay,
To the
never
neck.
mind. My bad. It is your dog.
This is my boy.
It's just her boy.
It is your strange dog, and that is okay.
Why does everyone call him that? That's the
Have
name.
you not met a dog?
It's the Feywild. You just have to stop asking
Even
questions.
in theater, people call him a strange dog. Do people not know what the hex are?
Apparently.
It's less common than I think you might
I
realize.
guess they're more common in Eymbr.
The Dragonborn country? Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Shockingly, yes. That's-
I cannot wait for us to have a mission in Eymbr, and like everyone's like, "Oh, cool, Drake." And Todd's like, "Fucking finally!"
Okay, so do either of you two remember what we're supposed to do now that we're the chosen ones?
Oh, no. I believe you might be the chosen ones. My 2 sons, however,
Okay.
you'll need to convince them.
Yep.
But you have passed my trial, so good job. Wait, hold on. He like goes and like does like another like little spell, and then like shoots confetti in the air, and he goes ba 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 ba.
All right, that was prestidigitation. That one I know.
Yeah, it was
I mean, I don't
prestidigitation.
know it, but I know of it.
You don't know prestidigitation?
I can't do cantrips.
Paladin.
Paladin.
Yep. I mean, we're still figuring out, a lot of magic ourselves, but I would like to say, not to toot our own horn, we over here in the Flower Tribe are the most advanced with the magical knowledge of any of the other tribes. But that's because there's so many of us here exchanging ideas and such. But
Oh, Tara, maybe you can ask them about the weird magic that you suddenly encountered about your past.
What?
The
Oh, yeah.
water thing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the water thing. They're so
happening?
advanced. Don't worry about it. We'll ask later if we need to.
Yeah.
Anyway, we need to...
Maybe you can ask me about this. Ask me about what? Don't worry about it.
Don't intrude on conversations that aren't directly addressed to you. That's rude.
We're actively talking right now, and you guys like went off into like a little side thing, and I was like, I felt very left out, so I checked in.
Well, no, they
In the
went into a
moment?
side thing. I was still engaged with you.
Yeah, obviously. Learn to read the room. Maybe your vibes are off.
Okay, rude.
Was a little rude.
I feel like you're in my audience chamber, and you wanted to talk to me.
Well, we can't.
That's what
yeah,
I feel like.
Well, we can't yet because we still have to talk to your sons,
You know what?
as
Good.
you have just established.
All right, cool, fine. Yeah,
We
cool.
will catch you later, Todd.
I'll catch you guys later, I guess. You strange chosen ones.
See, he said it. We are the chosen ones.
Yeah, we're the chosen ones.
Yeah.
I believe that. You have to convince my sons.
We're still right here. Why did you do that?
What?
We haven't walked off yet.
So now you
Oh, is
understand
this
why
good
I'm
for,
being
like,
rude.
effect?
Oh,
You never done that before? Wait, hold on. Watch this.
okay.
And he does prestidigitation onto his voice. He goes, "You have to convince my son."
All right, now we leave.
Now we leave.
Leah's already gone.
We're gone. We're all gone. Where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
He disappears.
Yeah. So we'll go travel to. All right. So
The
do you guys
nearest place we can rest.
Yes, please. I need a
You
break.
go outside, and Mutford is waiting for you with the cart. He's like, where the fuck have you guys been? This took forever.
We
You guys
don't
asked
want
me to wait for you in the cart.
Yes, and we were determining that this town sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pretty neat.
Do you know anywhere to take a nap?
There's a nap shack.
Take us to the nap shack, if
To
you
the
please,
nap
my
shack!
good sir.
All right, to the nap shack. Do you guys bring anything for me? I am a dog.
I pull out another rock.
I pull out a bone.
There we go.
I mean, the rock worked last time. I don't know.
He's like, I am a dog. He said those words.
Relatable.
He was like, give me treats. Gave him a bone. He pops in his mouth. He's like, fuck yeah, babe. He's like chewing on it, but it looks like a big cigar. He's like, yeah, see? And then he
So
takes
endearing.
off.
I love this.
I can't wait to go home.
Why do I love Mutford so much? I made him such a dick.
Because you also made him like
He's a lovable
chew
dick.
a bone like he's smoking a cigar. That's adorable.
He's a lovable dick. You gotta have one, at
it's
least
kind of
one.
endearing.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah,
Arlo's whole shtick.
true.
Yeah, it's very. He's a little blink dog. He puts the bone in his mouth, chews on his cigar, says, "Yeah, see," and then like takes off. In the wrong side of the road, driving.
Yeah, no, we know he can't drive.
Yeah, he can't drive. He's
Yeah.
Swerving wildly.
So
Several
much
people
screaming.
almost die.
Mm-hmm. So much screaming.
I feel like that bothers us infinitely less now that we've done the vibe check.
right. Oh, try to hit that one.
Oh, yes,
I'm
the
not trying to
siren
hit
woman.
anyone.
I was talking with the weird one in the trench coat.
Oh my god, to the park!
I know exactly what you mean. He plants his foot in the ground so hard that you guys do like a fucking Tokyo Drift 360.
Whoa.
Over to the park. You take a detour through the park. The contact juggling bugbear man is like, oh, hey, ha, yes. And then Mutford is like, finally.
Is that a contact juggler?
The worst of the worst.
Oh my god!
You drive by, you don't even hit him. You just steal the little orb.
Good, we've
And he
stolen his
goes, no, my
purpose.
personality.
Oh, he made his entire personality around this weird thing?
I crush it in my hands.
No, who am I?
Figure it out!
No.
Anyway, the nap shack, please.
Yeah, the nap shack.
Oh boy, you guys. Are you excited to try this new TTRPG thing everyone's talking about?
Wow, I sure am, but I heard it needs dice, and I don't know if I have any. What about you guys?
No, I haven't had any dice either. How are we gonna game in a tabletop format without any dice?
Fuck yeah! I heard you kids need some dice!
Holy fucking shit, it's Derek Diceman.
Watch your mouth, kid, and that's right, I'm Derek Diceman. I got you all these amazing dice from my friends over at Adventure Dice.
Adventure Dice, the Canadian-based dice company.
Hey, I'm the one sponsoring them, shut up!
Okay.
At adventuredice.ca, you can find all kinds of dice. Metal ones, wooden ones, some as big as your head. Okay, not that last one, but there's tons of stuff that you can get there. And if you use the special promo code AGENTS at checkout, you can get an extra 10% off all dice there, with the exception of the charity dice.
Wait,
Wow.
hold on. Can we get, other, accessories, like dice towers and other cool stuff like a deck of many things?
You can! Kid, I told to be quiet.
Why won't you love me, father?
All right, now that you guys got your dice, let's roll for initiative!
Yeah.
Natural 20!
I got a 4.
And you get taken around to the nap shack, which is kind of what it sounds like. It is a kind of it's a big, cave that's been kind of, chiseled out to be, more building shaped. And it's literally just, a front desk and just, a bunch of cots. They're not, separated out into rooms or anything. It's just, a shack for naps. Even including, siesta time type stuff. If you're, working a hard shift and your boss is like, hey, go take, a 3-hour break. You're like, all right, cool. You like go to the nap shack, grab a quick hour and a half power nap, get some lunch, and then come back. So like it's there for that and also for overnight stay, but it is truly just like a room full of like a bunch of beds, almost like a hostel.
Yeah, it's a hostel.
Yeah.
So you go to the nap shack, and there is like a beautiful spring dryad there, and he is just like he's a sakura tree.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
He is a cherry blossom tree. And he goes, "Oh, hello. Welcome to the nap shack. We keep things nice and quiet here. Nice and peaceful. Are you looking for napping services?"
Yes, please. God, we should have brought this guy.
I know.
"Oh, what do you mean?"
Nothing. Yes, we would like to nap.
Good. I hope you guys didn't come from the vibe check. That talent seems so extra.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It seems like you've been through a lot. You guys deserve a nice rest. Would you like any tea? I also have muffins."
God's bless you.
Can I incite the cherry blossom tree? I don't trust this shit.
Yeah, you get inside the cherry blossom tree, dude.
You're gonna have to, because otherwise this guy can poison us so easily.
Right, Leah's like immediately on guard the second he mentions like, do you want some tea? She's like, wait a second, I've seen this before.
You're gonna have to slap that shit out of Poseidon's.
Ooh, 19.
His vibes are immaculate.
Yeah, we should have brought this guy to the vibe check. Listen, I don't trust things from anyone that I haven't made myself, and I would probably drink tea this guy gave me.
You should, it's delicious.
He looks at you all and he goes like, I don't know what it is, but like deep in my heart, I just want everyone to be well rested, well fed, happy, and healthy. That's all I desire.
If you need anything from us at all, do not hesitate to ask.
You are the best person we've met in the Feywild so far.
I appreciate you saying so, but I believe that there's beauty in all things and all beings.
Oh my god!
I believe that everyone brings something unique to the table that no one else can.
Wait, even contact jugglers?
No.
Oh, okay, thank God, he is immaculate!
Yeah, so which one of you is taking... Are we doing shifts, so do we just trust the guy to not...
I trust him with everything!
I mean, I do too, but I just wanted to check with you both.
No, this is a proper establishment, Leah. I think we're good.
Okay, we can all sleep.
Trust him.
You all lay yourselves down on beds, I assume, like next to each other. Like
Sure.
you didn't just like spread around the room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leah falls asleep on her weapons. She's like, she trusts that guy, but she doesn't trust the other people sleeping here.
And like you all go to sleep at the nap shack. You're brought like fresh linens and blankets. You are brought like each of you a steaming hot mug of herbal tea. A little tray that's just kind of like split in between the three of you, but it has like little muffins and cookies and such that are definitely homemade. And also like some like it may have been that the timing was fortuitous, or maybe like he did this via magic, but like they are fresh out of the oven.
So warm and gooey.
It reminds me of home.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Good. You feel good about this.
It's good, Leah. Just let yourself
This is
enjoy.
called happiness.
It's
I
called
know it's new to
happiness
you,
and
but-
content.
This is weird.
No,
This
love
is
it,
so
love it.
uncomfortable.
Embrace this.
It's so
Embrace
uncomfortable.
it.
No, it's not. It's the opposite.
Just
I've never been more comfortable in my life.
let
I'm
go.
so comfortable that I'm uncomfortable.
We're gonna work on that.
She slowly nibbles on a cookie. She's like,
There you go.
oh, yep. Oh, this is delicious. Why is this so good?
Oh, I made it with love.
Oh, love is so uncomfortable.
Not a romantic love, mind you. I don't want to push any boundaries, just a general love for all living beings.
I don't understand how to feel about this.
Good.
You feel good. Platonic baked love is the best kind.
It's so weird.
Feel the warmth and calmness in your heart, Leah.
I just feel happy when like I make a baked good and then someone else eats it and enjoys it, and I've made their day a little better.
And you have.
You have.
A single tear like drops down his like cherry blossom face.
I am bawling.
Leah is too, but for a different reason.
You guys all have a long rest.
Thank
Thank
God I was
God.
once again. Oh,
Yeah.
at last, full health, spell slots.
Like a band spell
Do
slots.
things again.
Oh, hello, full HP.
You all awaken. It's bright the next morning. your cherry blossom friend has like you guys didn't like set for like a wake up call, but like he kind of like assumed that you was going to wake up at like a certain time, and so like you hear 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and there's like a couple of like birds. There's 3 little birds sitting on the doorstep, singing sweet songs. Their melody pure and true.
It's at 8:30. Not too late, not too early. The perfect
This is
time.
perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfectly at 8:30, the most like acceptable time to be awoken.
Well,
And it's also a time where like if you're sleeping late, you can easily get back to sleep and catch a few more Z's.
whoa, what's happening? Are we under attack?
No. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Pause.
it's just birds.
Hold on,
Have you
do you
never heard birds
Do you
before?
think birds are a sign of attack?
They can be. Any sound that wakes you up and you're not expecting it could be a sound of attack.
Oh, my apologies.
My-
Did I startle you?
No, you didn't.
No, you're fine.
I mean, yes, I was startled.
I'm so very sorry. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
Maybe if you punch her, I think that might make her happy.
No, don't do that.
I could not bring myself to.
This is so weird. Can we just leave? Can we leave as soon as possible?
I'd rather not, but I
yes,
suppose we
but-
just have things to do.
Yeah, I don't want to leave, but I think we have to because we need to finish what we're doing here.
Okay,
but...
yeah, great, let's go.
No, all right.
So, what is your name?
My name is Hugo.
Hugo, I will never forget you.
I'll never forget you either, Post.
I don't think I even told you my name. That's amazing. Bless you, Hugo. Truly bless you.
Leah's already gone. She packed up and she left.
Oh, we ain't worried about you anymore.
I know, but she did. She was waiting in the car. She's sitting there. She's so stiff and uncomfortable. It's like, why do I feel like all of my bones are no longer hurting?
That was the herbal tea.
Tara and Post both walk out with, like, some more muffins and a to-go cup.
She's like, my stomach has never felt so settled in my life. It's so weird.
Embrace it, Leah. Comfort is good.
This is just what you guys expect on the daily?
Yes!
Yes.
What the fuck?
It's called being comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. This isn't my normal.
We need to change that.
Yeah, we need to work
This
on
isn't
that.
be your normal.
Yeah. We should have like a girl spa day or something to help. I don't know, or like go punch something. I guess I don't know. I don't know what relaxes you.
Honestly, I don't think I know either.
We'll figure it out for your sake.
We'll figure something out.
Oh, you guys walk around the nap shack. Mutford was also like just taking a nap at the nap.
Oh, yeah,
shack,
no,
so
of
he walks
course.
out with
Yeah.
you. And like he's got like one of those little like Ebenezer Scrooge like sleep caps on. As he
Oh, him
walks
too.
out, and he has a mug of tea. He's like, "Oh, you guys, that place fucking rules. You know you can make muffins out of like fucking dog treats.
He made muffins out of dog treats just for you?
I mean, I had assumed that they were a general thing he had. Did he think he made them just for me? That's so nice of him.
I mean, I
I
wouldn't
mean,
put it past him.
odd.
His vibes are just immaculate.
Truly, they are.
I think
Like I find fault in everyone. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
Like how Post's head is weirdly flat,
How can you tell?
or how Tara's slightly short for her age.
I'm average height, thank you.
The perfect indicator that, yes, you are in fact short.
or how Leah is clearly a sociopath.
I mean, that's not incorrect.
Yeah,
probably.
but we knew that one.
Yeah, like for the past like
That one's
few
on a
hours,
Raz. That one's just
yeah, that's
factual.
not surprising.
Listen, I'm normal among the friends that I hang out with.
That. Wait, hold on, friends.
You have friends?
I guess it's the closest word you could use for it, sure.
I have a feeling
No
we
take
have.
backsies. She said friends. I got it on video.
I have a feeling
I'm
we have.
not doubting it.
Actually,
I'm
wait,
just...
I don't know what video is. I'm a caveman.
I have a feeling we have.
I mean, considering what the two of you seem to think friends are, I don't think you would consider them friends, but they're friends to
Yeah,
me.
I think we have very different definitions of what a friend is. So we'll have to work on.
Probably, yes.
We'll have to investigate that later.
I would not if I were you, but
Yeah. So you guys going to like wait, are we going to Mescamin or Lorian?
Which one do we want first? Bear Prince or future Jockbird person?
I say Jockbird.
yeah, Jockbird sounds fine.
I mean, they're not going to be there is the thing.
Well,
yeah, but we get to
we
see
gotta
what they were like in the past.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. Maybe we'll see what leads to Jockbirds.
All right, yeah, that's fair. Lorian.
All right, on to Lorian. And what do you have for me? Hope he wants a treat.
Tar
Treat
gives
for puppy.
Tar gives him another bone.
Fuck yeah. And he takes off.
Puppy wants another treat.
If it wasn't another treat for puppy.
Both him and Tart are nibbling on bones.
They like you do have to wait for like a minute because like they do like both like bite onto the same bone at the same time and start like pulling, go, and then Tart does a little sneeze to show that like it's not a serious fight, and then Mupper goes like, "Ah, yes, we're playing," and they do that for a little while.
Does that happen while he's driving?
He's like, "No, this is before you get into the car."
Oh, okay.
Well,
And like
who
before you
knows?
do it, he's like, before you do it, Muffer's like, "Am I gonna have to fucking kill this guy?" And he does a little sneeze and goes, "Ah, we're playing. My bad."
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. We're chill. This is chill. And then you get into the car, and you know, like, yo, chaos, vigorous violence, a lot of people almost dying. And you make your way over to, well, Ulorian. Ulorian's palace. Now, whereas Todd's palace was like, you know, like, big and like kind of like bombastic, sort of like, it was like, you're like, oh, it's clearly like one of like the biggest buildings, if not the biggest building in the town. This one still like on like the larger side of things, but less tall and more like wide, like kind of an expansive like manner. And that is where you find Ulorian. Mutford like drops you off and he goes like, "All right, so I hang out here until you guys come back."
Yes.
You can just do what you normally do, I
Yeah,
guess.
do what you
Muffer.
normally do. We'll bring you a bone, probably.
I'll have another bone waiting for you later.
I'm kind of sick of bones. What else you got?
Still got these muffins.
Fuck yeah.
We'll give it
I
to you
will
when we get back.
return, but only for the muffins.
Right.
Later, Gators. And then he just like peels off, and you hear, "My leg!"
That's normal.
That seems about
Business
right.
as usual.
This is definitely not normal.
This is normal.
This is normal.
Let's go.
And you're on over to like Ulorian's place, and it's just kind of like this. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, have any of you ever been to a hookah bar?
Nope.
Nope.
All right,
This might surprise
Thank-
you to hear, but
think of like a light smoke across the air, but not like like fire smoke, but like a fragrant smoke. Just think of like you know, like jasmines and perfume type smells, like kind of carried amongst the smokes that are flowing to the building, and everyone kind of seems just like to be chilling and like, you know, relaxed. About like I was gonna say small, but like he's about like average height for like a satyr. Like a satyr comes up and he goes like, "Oh well, hello there. How can I help you guys?"
we're hoping for an audience with Ulorian.
Ooh, Lauren's not really taking like calls right now. Do you have like an appointment? Wait, hold on, guys. Do we have appointments? And you hear like silence, and you're just like, I don't think we do that. I don't know. I guess you just can't see him.
We're supposedly the chosen ones.
Yeah.
So we really need to talk to him.
Oh, piss! And he runs off.
You should
And
have
you
led
hear
with
him
that
like
pissed.
Yeah.
you hear
fair.
him.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You hear him off like outside of your field of vision, kind of like slapping himself in the face, trying to like get sober.
I'll remember that for Meskaman.
He was like, all right, hey, all right, so I'm good, and I am fully present of mind. So let's what were we doing again?
We're the chosen ones, and we need to speak
Chosen
with
ones,
Ulorian.
Yeah.
right? Excellent, truly excellent. So you have to,
Focus.
right, a trial. You have to do a trial. You have to do
Of
the
course we
trial
do.
of fortitude.
Okay.
And what is that?
What is what?
The trial
Trial
of
of
fortitude.
fortitude.
Oh yeah, you guys have to do the trial of fortitude.
And?
Oh, so you could talk. So you could talk to Ulorian.
Yes.
Yes, what is the
What's
trial
the
of
trial
fortitude?
of fortitude?
Is there someone else we could talk to?
Yeah, is there anyone else?
Oh, you could probably talk to like my older brother. He's probably more.
Where is
this?
this older
Where-
brother?
where- is
We'll
he?
go with him then, please. Thank you.
You go with a slightly larger satyr, and he goes like, "Hey, what's going on?
What is the trial of fortitude? We were supposed to do it with the chosen ones.
You the other ones?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit! Hold on!" And he runs off.
Is this the trial of fortitude? He's trying to endure this?
I think this might be a trial.
It's entirely possible.
He comes back and he's like, All right, I'm back. All right, so you guys need to do.
Listen, if we have to do this one more time, I'm gonna start doing a murder.
It's like, chosen one, fortitude.
Chosen one, trial of fortitude.
Yes.
Big doors.
Yes.
Go to big doors.
Yeah, big
Quickly,
doors.
before I forget.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Go.
We slammed through those fucking doors.
Fly, you fools! You slam through the door, and everyone roll me a con check.
Oh boy.
22.
Damn.
I rode good today.
I did too. 21.
Nat 20.
Ooh!
Damn!
We
All
beast
three of
moded
you
through that door.
are assaulted by a fucking almost solid wall of smoke as it pours out, billows out, and washes over you, and you fucking handle your shit like a G. You all breathe it in through your mouth and blow it out the fucking nose. You fucking chill. You each you all breathe it in, you hold it for a good minute. There are a lot of people are they gonna let it out? And then you let it out and all of you blow smoke rings.
Nice.
Perfect smoke rings.
Nice.
I didn't even know I could do that.
I mean, I did. This was part of my training growing up, but...
What?
Don't ask any more questions right now.
We're gonna ask you a lot of questions later, Leah.
Host only gets one.
I get one guaranteed
You get
question.
one
I can ask as many
Yeah,
as
we
I
can
want.
we can still ask you questions. Whether or not you'll lie to us is
I
questionable.
get one guaranteed answer.
Listen, Press doesn't know that I'm not going to lie to him with the question he asks me
You
either,
better
to be
not.
fair.
You
That
better
feels
not,
like it goes
Leia.
against the nature of it.
Anyway.
I'm just saying.
And you guys hear kind of carried on the wind, carried on smoke. You hear, da 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 da. Face the trial of Ulorian today. What's up, you guys? I'm Ulorian. You ready for my trial of fortitude?
Yes, what is it?
Yeah.
We're gonna blow smoke, brother. And that is where we'll end our tale today.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening, and make sure to stick around until the end for some unique bloopers. A very big thank you to all our incredible patrons. Your support directly helps us create more fun content for your listening pleasure. If you'd like to become a patron to support the show, check us out on patreon.com/agentsofdamned to gain access to things like our patron Discord channel, our peek behind the screen episodes where we decompress after each session, our special bonus episodes where we might reveal more plot about our NPCs or just play other fun TTRPGs, and our patron shoutouts each episode. Speaking of, thank you to Eymbr for being a veteran operative. If you'd like to hang out with the cast, join our Discord linked in our social medias, or follow us across the internet, Drew can be found at Liger000, I can be found at Greekachu, Jordan/Hoshi at Pokachap, and Chelsea at Little Black Feather. The show handle is at Agents of Damned, at Agents of D, or at AOD, depending on the site. But honestly, with the state of social media, if you'd like to interact with us, the best way is through our Discord. Anyway, until next time, bye!
Ulorian, and of course, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows and loves Todd. And
From
he
Mario?
Don't invite,
Sorry?
Don't you dare invite Nintendo to come down upon our heads.
No more than Trophy has.
I'm upset that I don't have a Todd from Mario shirt. I'm legitimately upset that I missed the boat several times. And I was like, I want a Todd from Mario shirt.
I'm sorry.
All right, going back in. So, is everything understood?
Absolutely.
Can we just have him vibe check himself?
Any questions?
That is an option, but it is not.
Did you
the
ask that
idea.
question in character?
No.
No, that's us talking amongst ourselves. Sweet Christ.
This is gonna be something, all right?
Drag up our ass.
We're gonna shit talk them, I guess. You're gonna lie to them? I don't.
Oh, look, Leah's got this.
Leah's got this.
Let's sit this one out.